So here we are in our city of Derby, the home of Hoop, and delighted to have with us Phil Hogg, who races para-triathlon in the PT1 category. So this morning we took a trip down, not a great memory lane. We went back to the road in Derby where you were a cyclist.
Yes.
Had an accident, and it was at that point. I mean, just talk us through that. You were competitive before you're even more competitive.
Really, as a child, I was always there was no coming second for me. I'd always got to be at sports day, cross-country events with school. Yeah. I'd always got to do my best. I'd be seen to be doing my best as well and get the recognition for it. And it was to that end that one night I'd kind of entered a cycling race, evening 10 time trial, and unfortunately, or fortunately for me, in that particular event, I had crashed into a parked car. And it's quite a long time ago. I've got my head around it now. It was pretty grim initially, but because of that, I kind of went from an able-bodied sports person, and I soon got into kind of parasport, which was really good for me.
Wetsuits for para-tri. I mean, there's no one answer for everything, is there?
No, that's right. I mean, and we have to look at athletes individually as well throughout para-tri classes. So for someone like me, I have no use on my legs, so they're predominantly going to sink a lot more, so I need extra buoyancy around the hips and the thighs. For someone who races PT4 that may have a limb missing, say your arm for instance, they may need additional zips, to actually help them get arms out and stuff a bit easier. So to get a wetsuit company that are going to actually tailor that wetsuit is really, it's second to none. It's imperative that we get that back, with you guys on board and the coaches as well. I'm sure we can kind of develop something that is cutting edge.
Your side of kit, your bikes, it's not a cheap bike, is it? It's not because you're just trying to save nanograms and you want to have the blingiest piece in the company storeroom.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. The hand cycles are expensive. There's a cost to them, and when you're looking at prices, then really you can pay whatever you want to get one. You buy the frame, you can build it up just like you would a road bike. So you put a good grip set on there, a good set of wheels. Then you have the race chair as well. That's kind of a bespoke piece of kit as well. One size doesn't fit all. So straight away you've got 3 tyres on the race chair. You've got 3 tyres on the bike. So you know how much a pair of tyres can cost you. £100 for a pair of tyres, and so it's expensive, but that's just the way it is. 23 years ago this August, since I had my accident, there's a lot of water gone under the bridge, and I've done a lot of things, but at the moment I'm kind of representing Great Britain at the highest kind of standard that I can at the moment through para-triathlon, and that for me is absolutely awesome. I love the training, I love the competing, and I'm so proud to be able to represent my country, and that's kind of a real good positive image for me to portray. It's proving to myself that life didn't end 23 years ago. It got better. It's also proving to other people, family and friends, and other people that may suffer a spinal cord injury, that life doesn't have to end when you have that injury. There's still things to do. There's still things to prove, and especially for me, think about that journey along that road that night. That journey only started then, and when British Triathlon have kind of chewed me up and spat me out, there's certainly lots more to do. I want to be doing Ironman for sure. I want to do some kind of Land's End, John O'Groats. There's loads of things that I want to do. It's just I'm only a quarter of the way through this book yet. I've got loads more to do.
So Phil, thanks so much, mate. I've learned so much more about you today, and the journey, and equipment, and training, and everything else. And in your book, if we can just be a little sentence of helping you on that journey, then we'll be immensely happy.
Yeah, thanks Dino. It's been great spending time with you, and I think a sentence won't be enough. It might have to be a chapter. So.
Well,
Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
Looking for us.